Hello, hello. Good day, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mike, T-Roy, what up, T?
Hello, sir.
How are you, my friend?
I have been better.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm bitching a lot this week.
That's okay. I used to bitch every show about
Yeah?
everything. So, yeah, they're used to it. They're well-conditioned to hear me whine about it. Like, I have a little crack in my lip, like my lip was chapped, and I nipped on it, and I feel like
tough, yeah.
I need to go to the hospital or something.
Yeah,
So
you probably should.
Yeah.
It might require surgery.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. I just put a little chapstick on it, and it's really bothering me. So, yeah, if anyone out there knows a good lip man, they can take care of me.
Be careful what you wish for.
What is your bitch? Did you get a chapped lip too?
No. After our show last night, I apparently stepped funny.
Yeah.
I was just
I
walking
saw
up
it.
a step, and I exploded my calf.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened. It's probably somewhere in the realm of a strain or a pole.
Yeah.
But
You're so smooth, though.
It's awful.
Even, because you've got your natural pimp limp.
Yeah, right.
Even when it happened, because I was sitting on the couch and you were walking to your chair, and it was just like you did a move. It was like you're so smooth and, coordinated that it was just like, pop, wow, and you, like, struck a pose, and you were like, oh, fuck.
Ooh, that's trying to figure out if that was like a thing or if that's a real thing or if that's just a little twang or what.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you blow an Achilles out.
Yeah.
And you feel it roll up.
Yeah, this is not an Achilles. That was one of the first things I checked to
Yeah,
make sure.
smart.
It's right in the calf. I don't know. I pulled
Strained
something. Yeah, so
what are we doing? Ice, heat?
alternating between ice and heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just did probably should have iced it last night. I just wanted to get in bed.
Yeah.
So I had the heating pad on it. I don't like putting the ice and getting shit all wet.
Yeah.
Sucks, but
Pain in the ass.
I don't think that did me any real favors. I was hoping I could just go, walk around on it today and kind of stretch it out.
We're old.
Yeah,
not anymore.
That did not happen.
No.
But
So
So other than that, I'm lovely.
yeah, I felt run down all day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had to get up at not terribly early, but I mean I was up already anyways. But I had to take Bob to the airport.
Ah, yes.
Take the old man. He was flying back out west.
In and out like the burger.
Yeah. He's funny. So I had to drop him off, and he was bitching. He upgraded his flight to first class. And then he was, I was like, "Hey, cool! It's it's one of those 5-hour flights or whatever."
Yeah,
I think he was flying into Seattle, and then Seattle down to San Francisco.
Should put that money into a direct flight, Bob.
They don't do them
Really?
because he flies into San Jose. He doesn't fly into San Francisco, and they don't offer direct flights anymore. But he could get an upgrade for like $250, and then he doesn't have to pay for any bags. I'm like, you gotta get shit faced, dude.
Yeah,
It's the only way to make out on that.
He's not going to make up for that.
But he's a lightweight. He's not gonna polish off a fifth or two of Jack or something.
Have a cocktail.
No, he probably wouldn't even have that. If he had a cocktail, he might end up calling a sky waitress a fag or something.
We don't want that.
He'd be all loopy,
Bobby on the news.
Up. Yeah, he's getting hauled out of the fucking whatever Seattle's airport.
Emergency stop in Salt Lake City. Plane diverted.
Old cisgendered white man calls a fucking.
Boy.
Yeah. So yeah, he was funny, but he texted me from the flight, and he's bitching because the food options were some pasta dish, cold salmon, or a pastrami sandwich. And he's like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, those are pretty awful choices.
He's like, and it came with a side. He's like, I got the sandwich, and it came with a side of something I didn't recognize, and it had cauliflower on top of it. Gross. I was like, yeah, you should get your money back for that. That's bullshit. I'm like, no chicken option?
Yeah,
Got to have a chicken
for
option.
that kind of well, it's probably chicken in the pasta, I bet.
Maybe.
That was like something.
They would offer me that. I would have said, do better. No.
Yeah.
None
For that
of
kind of
these.
money and that,
No.
I want a fillet.
Yeah,
I want,
right?
I want tableside service.
Yeah. So, anyway, Amazon link. Go to DetroitCast.com. That will be up for just a few more days. We're getting very, very close.
Well, the Amazon link will be there.
The Amazon link will be on our new page.
The
Page. It's coming. But for now, DetroitCast.com. Click the link. Shop as normal. Patreon.com. This is our baby right here.
Yep.
Patreon.com/TDC Podcast. Sign up. Show your support. Exclusive content you'll love. There's a tier for everyone. In fact,
I was going to say,
shit just got real.
some big news today.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll let you take that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I got nothing to do with it.
Well, yeah. Neither do I, Ryan. This is Ryan. I'm communicating with Ryan every day. And he's like, what do you, because we've been talking and people have been asking for the old content that was in our members. There's hundreds of hours of content in there. And he's like, yeah, we should start moving that over. And he's like, I want to create a tier. I think it's $25 a month or something, but we're going to start throwing all that old content.
Be able to get the old catalog.
Exactly.
Nice. Yeah.
And so he did that today.
Excellent.
And so people that were at $10, some people upgrade to $25 to get in there, and it was funny.
And you get the T-shirt.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
do go to the 25, you do get the T-shirt.
Yes, great point. He threw in, I think, a couple best ofs. He threw in the origin of What Dude Do.
Oh yeah,
that story. And but yeah, I was listening to the beginning. I was like, I wonder how this sounds. I mean, it's so many years of stuff, and it was funny. It was the episode when E was drinking Sarah Titty's breast milk. He stopped by and picked up a fucking 6 ounces of her tit milk and drank it on air.
Delicious.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
That stuff holds up.
Yeah. You ever had titty milk?
When I was a baby.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
You never went to the tap when your kids were young? Like,
no.
Let's see what all the hype's about?
No.
Me either. I don't think I've ever had it, but
no. I mean, I might have got some like inadvertently. I never like latched on.
Yeah.
and suckled from the teat.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Walters at DetroitCast.com. Send us your emails. I love getting your emails. Also, MyPillow.com. Use promo code TDC. They got the slippers, the towels, the Giza sheets are the best.
All of it.
You're going to love them. The mattress topper, all that stuff. Go check. There's something for everybody there. Dog beds. Cece loves her dog bed. Yeah. They're just fantastic.
And they're indestructible, damn near.
Yeah, they're great.
Because she tried.
They're great. Yes, she did.
Speaking of the Patreon, patreon.com/TDC Podcast. We've got a few new members. We would like to welcome Jeff Burden.
Burden?
Burden, like a burden to your parents.
Yeah. Burden to your kids.
Yeah. Will be Jeff. Eventually. Eventually, it'll be a burden to the kids.
Yeah, if he's doing it right.
Yeah. Angie Schuer.
Angie Schuer, okay.
Sure, I think I'm saying that correctly. Sure. Yep. That may have been the Angie of the email from the other day, perhaps.
Which email are you?
The one from Angie.
No, I know. But you
said she had just signed up. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I'm thinking that would be Angie Schuer and a Chris Monaco.
Chris Monaco.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to go to Monaco.
Yeah, I would too. I was just going to say, it sounds like
place.
Yeah, it's supposedly amazing.
Is that the Riviera over that way? Is that where Monaco is?
Monaco is where they have the Formula One race.
Yeah.
Where all the fucking princes go.
Spain? Is that a country?
I think it's Monaco.
Is that its own country?
I think so. It's like the richest country on earth, too.
Nice. Really?
I think, yeah. I wonder if he's related.
Kuwait or Dubai?
I don't know. Yeah, something like that. I don't think they pay taxes in Monaco.
That sounds good.
Yeah, they're like, we've got enough money.
I'll
don't have
that.
to pay taxes. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
The roads paved with gold, are they?
Sure.
All right.
I wonder if he's related to the country.
Probably.
If so, it's a good thing he signed up because we could use all the help we can get.
No
if we got the Monaco family involved.
Yes.
That would be huge.
Let's just go over there, see if we can get over for the race. That'd be cool.
Yeah, get on one of those yachts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see them all partying. And yeah, we're not hot chicks, though, so we're not going to get an invite, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, and we're not rich, so...
Therein lies the rub, man. Yeah. First world problems.
Are we both theme dressing, by the way, for the NFL draft tomorrow?
Oh, it could be. Could be.
Got our teams, the Niners, Lions,
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah.
That was subliminal, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just happened.
For me, it's just a move. It's just covering.
Yep.
I don't care what it could say, like NAMBLA Association on there. I'd be fine with that.
Mine just depends on how warm or cold I am at the moment.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a t-shirt, sometimes a sweatshirt.
Yeah. You have more style than I do nowadays.
I look good.
Yeah. But I like I said, it could have two people having gay sex on it. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Does it fit over this fucking disgusting slob of a whatever? Yeah. Perfect. Good for me. Oh God, I wake up every morning, T, and the first thing I do is jump on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, every day. I used to do that.
Just now or always have?
I used to do that in the morning just to see what's going on in the world.
What's trending?
Yeah, see what the big topics of discussion are. And there's usually one or two in there where it's like, okay, we're going to be on that topic. And a lot of them, if the Kardashians or the fucking Queen, like, whatever. I couldn't care less. But, and then I just got off Twitter almost completely. It was just like, I'm done with this shit show.
Can't blame you there.
Yeah, it was so bad. But now, it's just, I'm jumping on there. Nothing's changed yet.
No.
But the
mentality
meltdown,
has.
Yeah.
The attitude has.
People are scared.
The temperature's a little off.
Yeah. Seeing ivermectin trending again.
Oh, really?
And like people like, Test. Ivermectin, send. And it's still sitting there. It's just great. I love it.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is accused of misogyny. And make no mistake, if you're not aware of how this game is played, the hit pieces are coming.
Oh, yeah.
The New York Times announced in association with some TV, some network.
Not CNN Plus.
No, not CNN Plus.
Just check.
That they've got a documentary on Elon Musk. I'm assuming that'll be positive and great. And
Sure. Well, we just watched
won't
one.
be a giant hit piece or anything.
About the going to space.
That one's
Although
great.
that really wasn't. I mean, it wasn't too much about him, but more about the program itself.
Yeah, but
I mean, he was in it a lot, but
yeah,
it wasn't like his life story kind
what's
of.
that one called again? Going back to space or
Something like that. I forget.
Yeah.
It was like back to space.
back to space?
That's probably way
It's
wrong.
incredible.
But it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. He's now being accused of misogyny.
Okay.
So these stories are coming after 2 female executives at Twitter were singled out for criticism from the new owner of Twitter. Okay, so one of them is Laura Cohen, Twitter global head of partners, reacted with anger to Musk and his followers' attacks on singling out the firm's top lawyer. If the firm's top lawyer can't handle a little bit of criticism,
You would hope.
holy shit. This is the woman that was on Joe Rogan's podcast when Jack Dorsey was on.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
Tim Pool
Yep,
sat in and
absolutely.
took them to task.
All right, that's her.
That woman is like the head of everything at Twitter. She's like their top lawyer.
Yeah.
She's the
Lead
one that
counsel?
she was the one that was crying in the meeting.
Aw.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with Twitter, and I can't handle it. Elon Musk is coming in. This is terrible.
Be good at your job, and you could probably keep it.
No. Gone.
Everybody.
Gonski.
Clean sweep.
Yeah. Vijaya God. She's kind of hot, too.
Really?
Yeah.
The JJ? What's her name?
Yeah. Vijay Gadde.
Gade.
Gadde.
God damn, she's hot.
Yeah. So Vijaya.
The JJ Gaddy.
Gad. Vagina Gad.
Yeah.
Chief Marketing Officer Leslie Berland. Color me shocked. Shocked that people are coming for 2 of our prominent female executives on day 1 of this thing. Musk took aim at their top lawyer, Vijay, for censoring stories about Hunter Biden's laptop. And after it was reported, she sobbed. Keep it together, sweetheart.
Yeah, really. Be
You know,
professional.
I thought it was a guy when I first read the name. I thought it was a guy. And when I was driving my dad to the airport, we were talking about this. And he goes, wait a minute. Is it a female lawyer? And I was like, I guess that does change the story quite a bit.
Probably, yeah.
I was thinking it was a man, but
Either way.
I would expect a
Get your
female.
shit together.
Yeah, no. You would think at that level,
Yeah.
the money she's making, she would be able to.
And why do you think she's sobbing?
Yeah.
Because that gravy train is gone.
Yeah. His supporters leaked to Project Veritas audio footage of an all-hands video link meeting on Monday with questions from staff asked by Chief Marketing Officer Leslie Berland. I read real-time questions that come in from our employees. It's always open and unfiltered. An audio clip of me reading was leaked, edited, and misrepresented as my and the company's views. Yes, Gad and Berland were not the only ones in the spotlight. Musk himself also signaled out Jim Baker, Twitter's lawyer.
Oh, he must be a female, too.
Why?
Because that's misogyny at its finest. You know,
Oh,
going
yeah.
after the women.
Yeah. Well, maybe Jim identifies as a woman.
Possibly.
We don't know. So this conservative commentator, Mike Cernovich, called out Baker's work. Twitter's lawyer, Jim Baker.
Let's hope he's not black, because then he'll be a racist, too.
Right.
Clearly.
Right. Or brown.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, true.
Probably not a lot of Jim Bakers
No.
that are black or brown. Jim Baker could be a black dude, right?
It could definitely be a black dude.
Jim Baker.
That sounds like a really white name.
Yeah, it does.
But that could definitely be a black guy, too, I think. I'm going to roll Asian and Mexican out.
So he said this lawyer, Jim Baker, when general counsel of the FBI, personally arranged a meeting between the FBI and Michael Sussman. In this meeting, Sussman presented fabricated evidence in the Alpha Bank matter. See how this is all tying together?
I do.
So Michael Sussman is now under indictment. He was Hillary Clinton's lawyer and went in and lied to the FBI and said, I just found this on my own.
Yeah.
Not that it was paid fucking research by the DNC and Hillary Clinton that he was bringing to the FBI. This is the lawyer that accepted that. Oh, my God. Oh, he got bad news on Trump. He's at Alpha Bank.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Elon Musk, this is who is inside Twitter. He facilitated fraud Musk then replied, "Sounds pretty bad. This dude is going to come in there wielding the biggest fucking axe.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's ruthless.
Yeah.
Musk is like, oh, you don't like the idea we're going with here? The fuck off my floor."
I hope he does like Office Space with the Bobs. Has two guys come in and interview everybody.
Yeah. Oh, he will.
What exactly is it that you do here?
Yeah. Those are terrifying meetings to be in. You know,
Sure,
I
yeah.
remember having those meetings at Riff when like a new general manager would come in, and it's like we're the #1 show on the market, right? For years. There's.
You think that's job security for days?
We're the king of fucking Detroit talk,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's no one that even comes close, and so it's like you're meeting with new management, John, blah blah blah, and you be in there and you're like, right after the show ends, you just had a fucking hilarious time fucking off with your buddies,
Yeah.
you know, for 4.5 hours on the show. You get pulled in this office and it's like you're sitting there in a Motley Crue t-shirt and shorts, you know.
Right? Professional as fuck.
Yeah, and there's a couple suits there like, so why don't you explain to us what it is you do here? And I'm like, you could probably ask anyone in the city of Detroit. They know what the fuck it is I do here.
Do you
Why
know
are
who I am?
I'm like, I don't know. I make funny on a microphone for a few hours. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us exactly what your day is like. And I'm like, you trying to figure out which one of us motherfuckers to fire? What's going on here?
Yep.
It's awful.
Gotta trim the fat, you know.
Yeah. So Elon earlier issued a scathing tweet in response to reports Gad had been crying. He wrote, "Suspending the Twitter account of major news organization for publishing a truthful story was obviously incredibly inappropriate. Her future at the firm now looks shaky as her latest behavior was brought to the attention of the ruthlessly notorious Musk. Twitter staff have been told their jobs are safe for 6 months.
Yeah, until the changeover comes.
Yeah, they think it'll take 6 months for the transfer of ownership to go through. But after that, workers like Gad are likely to be among the first to get fucking tossed out of the building.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye. She was pivotal. This lawyer here, who was crying, was pivotal in the decision to ban Donald Trump
Okay.
from the platform
Yep.
for inciting unrest. She also played a key role in the decision to remove the New York Post account with the Hunter Biden laptop.
Okay.
Twitter initially froze the New York Post main account. It justified the ban by citing a prohibition of distributing hacked material. Oh my God. If every time one of you clowns let hacked material go.
You got some splaining to do.
Yeah. So she was described in 2020 in a Politico profile as the most important Silicon Valley executive you've never heard of. Managing a team of 350 in 2021, she earned $17 million. Base salary of $600,000, plus
boy.
a bonus of $450,000 and almost $400,000 in personal security. The rest was from shares.
Oh my God, that's like 15 million in shares. 15 and a half.
Yeah. In January 21, it was her that rang Jack Dorsey, he's on vacation in Hawaii at the time, to inform him we are banning Donald Trump for violating policies against inciting violence.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're wondering where she is on the rung,
Yeah,
how
she's crying because that curtain's going to get peeled back.
Yeah.
We're going to see the wizard.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Musk is said to favor temporary timeouts for users who break new rules rather than bans, such as those given to Trump. Other changes include blue verification checkmarks for anyone who subscribes to Twitter's Premium Blue service, which costs $2.99 a month.
Okay.
So if you want to have that blue check mark, it's probably just a license and an email.
And that's the only level. That's the only tier. There is no like double blue check or anything else that you can go
Double
above
blue
that.
check.
You know.
We're really sure this is
Yeah.
the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like
curious.
they're going to have a premium thing, and if people sign up for it, it's probably worth it.
I would think
$2.99 a month to prove you're not a bot, to prove
Yeah.
you're not, it'd be very hard for people to fucking Russian bot, all that crap. Anytime you have a take they don't agree with, you're some sort of Russian bot.
Of course.
So $2.99 a month might be worth it for some people.
I'm sure.
I wonder if it changes my blue check mark.
You'll
They're gonna
probably have to pay to keep it, would be my guess.
That's some shit.
Yeah.
I already went through the process. They can't unverify me.
No, you
Actually,
just have
they
to
can.
start. No, they're not going to unverify you. You're just going to have to start paying $2.99 to keep it.
I don't like that.
Well,
I don't have $2.99.
Listen, those are the rules.
Yeah.
Them's the rules, kid.
Yeah. So Musk is said to favor a subscription-based model over advertiser funding, as it would make Twitter less beholden to pressure from advertisers. He's even suggested users could pay with crypto, including joke currency Dogecoin. Mm-hmm. Do you have any Doge?
I do.
Yeah,
A little bit.
enough to pay $2.99 a month.
Yeah, for a couple months. for a little bit. I don't have a whole lot, but
he's also likely to fire many of the woke staff members.
Yeah.
Workers have been told the transfer of ownership will last 6 months, in which he is likely to wield an axe.
I'm sure. Yeah.
He also teased of other new features, edit button, also making platforms' algorithms open source. We've talked about that. Defeating spam bots and authenticating all humans. That would enable people to see exactly why Twitter had chosen to make some tweets more visible to users than others. And that's really what I want to see.
Exactly right.
That's exactly what it is.
I saw Ice Cube tweeted out, "Hey, at Elon Musk, can you lift my shadow ban now, homie?"
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, people,
Yeah.
it's obvious when you see engagement. It was obvious with Facebook when they took away your ability to reach everybody.
Yeah.
And it became a joke. It's a fucking joke. I mean, I can go on Facebook and the people that are actively engaged with me or you, it's great talking to them, but it's a handful of people. It really defeats the purpose of the whole thing.
Right. The worldwide reach that you have.
Yeah, exactly.
I did a post the other day, like, now I'm back for now.
Yeah.
And I can post, but I did a post the other day and it sat in 2 days and had one like from a guy that I just became friends with. So it was probably, I jumped into his feed because it was a recent, ad or whatever.
Exactly.
But I'm like, you didn't even see it.
No, I never
come
got
across your feed
No.
or anything like that. So
you texted it to me. I didn't see it at all.
yeah, and it wasn't anything amazing, but it's it just shows that it's being squashed.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, who was it? Lisa Marie, one of our listeners.
Yeah.
So she's horrible. She loves the Roops, hates kids. She's like the ideal girl.
There you go.
She's
Nice.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Big supporter from day one. But she was like, she commented on the Vinny video that I posted. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yep.
Right after I get this ban or whatever I'm on, restrictions.
Yeah, you're bumped down.
Now all of a sudden, literally 7 hours after posting that, it's got 8 likes.
Yep.
Bullshit. And no comments.
Nope.
And so we bitched about it on the show, and she wrote, this thing never showed up. I never saw this. So that's the kind of games we're dealing with.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully, and maybe once this goes down, and depending on how this all turns out, maybe that puts everybody else on notice.
Oh, it for sure will.
Although I heard that Zuck, the way he's got that structured is you couldn't take it. You couldn't possibly take it from him. You couldn't buy him out. You couldn't.
Why? Just the way he has it.
However it is. I don't know all the details. I can't really speak to it, but Musk even said, he goes, no, dude, he's got that set so that his great grandkids are going to fucking own that company. There's no, it's ironclad.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's way over
probably
our
not.
heads.
Well, it's not public, right? So it's not. There's no shares in Facebook, is there?
I think so.
Is there? Is it tradable?
Yeah. I think Facebook went public.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Or maybe it's however much he owns, or however it is. I don't know the true details of it. But
Yeah. He's a true alien lizard monster.
Because he was asked about it, Musk, like, oh, well, what about Facebook? And he was like, they can't. And the way he's got that thing fucking set up, it'll never not be a Zuckerberg-owned thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
No, it makes all the difference in the world to have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
$175 a share. Damn.
Yeah. To have him own Twitter. Because, other people are going to be forced to play ball. You won't be able to have, like, this wide open side of social media, and then these people try to pretend that doesn't exist. Tanking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's down from, like at one point, almost close to 400, now to 175.
Yeah.
So
it's a roller coaster.
Of course.
This is what happens to that people don't understand. Well, some people do understand, I suppose. The Libs of TikTok account has now surpassed 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. After they were the center of national controversy for more than a week.
Yep. Yeah, you start putting the name out there. Exactly.
Yeah. And this is what happens. The account, known for reposting videos of radical left-wing activists on TikTok and other social media platforms, crossed 1 million follower threshold. The owner of the account posted a screenshot teasing the Washington Post and reporter Taylor Lorenz, who wrote the story revealing the identity of the woman behind the account. So grateful to @Taylor Lorenz and Wapo for helping me achieve this huge milestone. Is there an address I can send a thank you card to at Washington Post? That's just great. Yeah. Many offered congratulations, and several pointed out the account's rapid growth. Avi Yamini, Australian reporter, last week Libs of TikTok had 600,000 viewers and was on the verge of permanent suspension when Taylor Lorenz doxed the owner for being too large and directing public discourse. Now it has 1 million followers thanks to the article and is here to stay thanks to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Absolutely wonderful.
Joe Kelly, radio talk show host. One of my favorite laws, the law of unintended consequences, and the Streisand principle is also at play here.
Right.
Do you know the story behind the Streisand
Not
effect?
specifically. I've heard of it, and I know the gist of it, but I don't know the details of it.
It's a cease and desist letter. So it was to stop California Coastal Records projects. Okay, California Coastal Records Project.
Okay.
So this group was doing, they were taking pictures of all the erosion along the California coast. She's got a Malibu mansion.
Yeah.
And she said, having these be in the public record, I don't want people to see my house. And so she made a big dust up over this, and it became known as the Streisand effect because then the media got involved. Now people are like, what?
Well, start looking up the house. Yeah.
Start looking it up, and billions of people seen it.
As opposed to if you just shut up, nobody would have cared.
Shut up. At that point, when she made that complaint, 6 people had viewed the house.
Really?
So that is what is known as the Streisand effect.
Perfect. Exactly.
So,
I didn't know what it was about, but yeah.
Yeah. It was about erosion on the coastline, and her Malibu home was apparently part of this, stuff.
Oh, Babs.
But it's just beautiful. And this happens a lot. So this was a full-on attack at Libs of TikTok and basically doubled the audience, and it's going to continue to grow and get more press.
Yep.
Joe Rogan recently announced all the controversy that he was going through. Mm-hmm. He picked up 2 million new subscribers in a month.
Absolutely.
It's like, nice work.
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing it's the biggest help you can give people.
Exactly right. Exposure. Yep.
Exposure.
No publicity is bad publicity or something like that. Is that what they say?
What's that?
No publicity is bad publicity, or there's no such thing as bad publicity?
No such thing as bad publicity.
Yep.
Unless it's you fucking a kid.
Well, that's,
You know what I mean?
No, that is bad.
Like if me or you get caught fucking a child, that's not good publicity.
No, but none of us knew who the fuck Jerry Sandusky was until he started fucking kids.
Yeah.
So at least we know his name. He was a nobody before.
Would you say that publicity worked out well for Jerry Sandusky?
Not for him, but
his family.
You know his
forward?
name. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. Andrew Sullivan, former New York Times journalist. One reason may be the WAPO's decision not to link to any of the content it was criticizing. So they were just bagging on Libs of TikTok, but they wouldn't play any of the videos in their online stuff. To understand the story at all, you had to go to Libs of TikTok because the WAPO believes in hiding reality from its readers.
Yeah, that seems to be the gist.
How do we get on their hit list?
I don't know. Yeah, we could use a little bumpity bump.
I've tried before. I used to call Sharpton's office and try to get them to come protest here.
Oh, that's a good move.
Saying that, some of the shit we're saying is very offensive.
Yeah, highly racist.
Yeah. But they wouldn't bite. They wouldn't send a team. I would have taken the B team.
Yeah.
Send your local Detroit.
Sure, anybody. It doesn't have to be Al
black
himself.
racist chapter.
Give me Al Jr.
Been nice. I mean, it would have been nice to get the fat medallioned tracksuit.
Oh yeah, good
mustachioed
old school.
Jerry
old
curl.
school way.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Now he's a wisp of a man.
Oh God, coughing up hairballs and shit.
He's
He's just the worst.
He's got the AIDS.
Yeah. He does not look good, and he sounds as dumb as he looks.
Yep.
You could say that with absolute certainty.
Of course.
Let's see. Who would have guessed the Washington Post Taylor Lorenz would be the first 2-time winner of the Outkick Woke Hack of the Day Award at its inception, nearly a week after doxing and harassing Libs of TikTok. She's still telling the internet she's the true victim here.
Oh, of course she is.
So Tim Pool tweeted a photo of Timcast. You know Tim Pool.
The Timcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great podcast.
Yeah, huge.
Yes, very, very big.
Yeah, millions and millions.
Yeah,
Timcast,
he's great.
Check it out. Mm-hmm. He teamed up with Jeremy Boring from Daily Wire.
Oh, God King? Something is that what somebody goes by?
What is it, Jeremy's Razors?
Yeah,
I
think it's like God King. I think it's what is like his nickname or something.
Yeah, he's funny. That commercial was fantastic.
Awesome.
They put up a billboard in Times Square, a digital billboard. The quote is a nod to Lorenz telling CNN on Sunday that she didn't dox the libs of TikTok, despite clearly doxing the libs of TikTok. Lorenz isn't dealing with the billboard well after first acting like she didn't care. She tweeted to Poole that he is making life hard on her loved ones. My family and friends are not happy. They've been subject to nonstop stream of hateful attacks, doxing, and violent attacks driven by this baseless campaign.
Oh, A, baseless, hysterical.
Yeah.
B, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, eh?
Yeah, unless it's not for her.
Right.
She wants to be taken off that gander list.
Yes.
Obviously, we don't root for anyone to attack the family and friends of a journalist. However, Ms. Lorenz doesn't get to cry about that because that's exactly what she did to the family and friends of libs of TikTok.
Amen.
Lorenz even showed up at their homes. She really is the worst. I can't imagine she has a single friend. How can you stand to even listen to her? Lorenz goes on. Tim Poole, the CEO of the Daily Wire, took out a giant billboard in Times Square today in an attempt to discredit my reporting on libs of TikTok. Props to Poole and Boring. Well done and hilarious.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah. So I thought
but what it's not like it actually doxed her. It's not like they put their her address or any of that information up there. What exactly did the billboard say?
I don't know. It just said her name, and I saw it.
Yeah, it didn't have any. It literally said like that she doxed libs of TikTok. I think it was.
Yeah,
it was just calling her out, right?
It was like Washington Post and reporter Taylor Lorenz, you doxed whatever.
Yeah.
Libs of TikTok. It was something like that. But
that's her being doxed.
Yeah.
So, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big news.
Okay.
Well, sorry. Bless you, T.
Yeah, 'tis the season.
Have you heard of Matt Walsh? Speaking of the Daily Wire. He does a great show.
I'll say no.
He does a really good show. He's kind of a nerd. Hey, Cece's biting my volume.
Oh, that's not good.
Cece, don't eat my volume, sweetie.
Knock it off.
Stop it. Go lay down on the couch.
Yeah.
Up.
I'm gonna institute a no dog rule.
Yeah, I think
She's affecting the show.
yeah.
She's lost her.
She's so cute, don't you?
Yeah, well, she's not on camera. If she's on camera, we'll just have like a CC cam.
Wow.
All right. Well, while you're fucking around, this part of the show
Now
is
she's on
sponsored
camera.
by The Party Pub.
Hey.
If you want to impress everyone at your graduation party, wedding reception, poker night, MMA viewing party, or for any other reason, then you need to contact The Party Pub, a massive inflatable pub that can be set up wherever you choose. They also have all the best party games, beanbag toss, badminton, giant inflatable screens, and much more. Call Jeff at 586-524-6701 or visit thepartypubrentals.com and take your event to the next level. 10% discount for TDC listeners and 2 free games. 2.
Yeah. It's got all kinds of games too.
Yeah. Yep.
No dog rule instituted for tomorrow, sweet. Sorry.
Yep. That's it. You're out. Got the pooch
lay down.
ban.
Go lay down.
Carry the torch.
What's that?
Carry the torch.
All right. Oh, now T's gone. I can just. Oh, Cece's following the T. No, I was mentioning Matt Walsh, who does a show, part of the Daily Wire team, and that's Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Boring. But he wrote a book called Johnny the Walrus. And Johnny the Walrus is a cartoon book for children, and it's about a kid transitioning. And, one of these kids with a wild imagination, and he comes downstairs and he's got tusks or wooden spoons.
Oh, yeah.
And
I am the walrus, cuckoo, cuckoo.
sort of. So the book Johnny the Walrus, it shot up to like the #1 alphabet people books.
All right.
It was mocking, it was trolling.
But they didn't.
Community. And he became like the #1.
Hysterical.
Yeah. So Amazon employees recently held an internal meeting to discuss Matt Walsh and his traumatic books for sale on Amazon. Leaked video from the meeting shows Johnny the Walrus is a bit of a problematic book, says one employee leading the meeting video call before correcting himself. Not a bit. It's not a bit of a problem. It's one hell of a problem.
Ooh, a hell of a.
Yeah. Matt Walsh goes to like classrooms with kids and reads the book to them. And all the parts you'd think they'd be like, oh, gross. Like, he's not really a walrus. No one could really be he's a little boy. Like, they get it.
Yeah.
Crystal clear. He's talking to second graders.
Right.
They absolutely get it.
Oh,
they
metaphors.
react where they should.
Silly metaphors.
Yeah. It became the #1 best-selling book at Amazon's Alphabet Plus category in December, prompting outrage from Alphabet activists. The book challenges the progressive gender ideology that has been presented to children in schools. The 2 Amazon employees co-hosting the internal meeting discussed the book's success, calling it a bad faith abuse of Amazon systems.
You took it hook, line, and sinker.
And complaining that Walsh is taking advantage of Amazon and how the Amazon algorithms work to promote their particular brand of hate and harm.
Oh, my God.
These people.
Those people.
Can Elon Musk go in and buy Amazon?
I don't think he's getting Amazon, no.
Yeah.
But that's setting up our fucking Marvel Universe coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, he can't buy it.
The leaked videos were posted on Twitter by Libs of TikTok. Yeah.
Good work. It all comes around full circle.
Yep. In a recorded customer call played during the meeting, a customer says in the book, "It is teaching kids to kill. Well, at least to bully transgenders. You had to bully them into committing suicide."
Is that what it is?
No, I read the book. No, not even a little bit. The LGBTQIA, especially transgenders, you were selling a manual of how to teach kids to bully other kids to commit suicide. Walsh is bragging on Twitter that he has the #1 anti-alphabet book in the country, and that he's glad it's going to make the kids, especially transgenders, commit suicide.
Just keep throwing that out.
Okay, so that's what Walsh is bragging on Twitter. He has the #1 anti-LGBT book in the country, and he's glad it's going to make the LGBTQIA kids, especially transgenders, commit suicide.
Huh.
That would be illegal as shit to encourage violence like that.
Of course
not. Here's what he said, actually. Right, so I read you the statement there that this freak out is happening.
Suicide 9 times mentioned.
Right. What he actually tweeted was, "I now have the #1 LGBT," and he didn't say anti-LGBT.
Okay.
He said, "I now have the #1 LGBT book in the country. Any further criticism of me or my book is now homophobic. Checkmate."
That is well played.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he does a great show.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
Yeah, right on.
So I don't know how you get suicide out of that, bullying.
Well, there seems probably a correlation. I think a lot of suicide happens with people that
Mental illness?
are mentally unstable.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. It's a tragic situation in our country, the epidemic of suicide.
Yeah.
But that could be more the root cause than the trans thing.
Right.
It could just be
Well,
one step in the process of...
when the suicide rates don't change post or pre or post op.
Yeah. Yep.
They don't change at all. So it should tell you something, that there's something deeper there.
You would think.
Yeah. That, cutting your dick off and boring a hole through your legs didn't fix your mental issues, and they still are there for you to live with?
Wow. No way. Who'd have thunk?
Who'd have thunk? Me, for one. You, for another. But so the meeting's group leader said, Amazon Books team is already aware of this, and when Amazon employees pointed out the book's content and Walsh's trolling, the book was reclassified under politics, but it's still for sale.
How the hell is it politics?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a children's book about identifying as a walrus.
Yeah.
And we all know what identifying as is code for.
Right.
Pretending to be.
Pretending to be.
Right. So, but how do you classify that as just because he's on the other side of the aisle from what you think? So you make it a political book?
Yeah, and he was fine with that. He was like, fine.
Oh,
It's
shit.
the #1
Yeah,
pick
still,
in the country. Who cares?
He probably already made more on that book than he ever thought he would.
Oh, yeah. It was a gag.
Yes.
Now people are buying it for their kids. It's actually a well-done book,
Yeah. Well, that's the funny part is that
there's
it probably...
There's a troll aspect, no doubt about it.
Of course. Well, see, it started out on that side, and then he got all those sales to go to #1 on that. And then now that it's been exposed, now all the anti side will start buying it too. He's gonna thing's gonna go platinum or whatever you get for a book.
These people freaking out behind the scenes is what's killing me. Like these are actual Amazon employees having these meetings and discussions about it.
Of course.
Another equally disturbing part of the situation is that Walsh is preparing to release another book called "What is a Woman?" Does a man...
Is he a biologist?
Does a man even belong in this conversation? No, he does not. But guess what? It's not even on sale yet, and it's #1 in women's studies.
Okay, perfect.
The host,
and now if you criticize it, you'll be transphobic.
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
Great.
He documented this. He did a documentary. I didn't know it was a book too. But there's a documentary coming out called What is a Woman?
Okay.
That he and Daily Wire team put together, and he goes around the world, fucking African tribes, asking them what is a woman. He goes to fucking pediatricians, doctors, to expose
the sham,
or this that these people are terrified to fucking answer the question.
Right.
What is a woman? The host also told employees, please, hold on, before we go any further, brace yourself. Before they showed a 30-second clip of Walsh reading Johnny the Walrus to a group of children, this is really tough content. If you're transgender, if you're gender non-binary, this is super triggering. I would understand if you need to leave. Oh. It's been a very traumatic experience for transgender Amazonians and our trans customers.
Yeah. They were all fucking into it in the beginning, weren't they?
Yeah. It's been very comical for me. I'm an Amazonian customer, and I found it hilarious.
Yeah, right?
And you guys being toddlers and what, just deliver my shit on time. How about that?
Wouldn't that be nice?
When you say free next day delivery because I'm a Prime member, and then it doesn't show up for 2 days, it makes me wonder what's going on over there. And then I read stories like this, and it's like,
they're preoccupied.
This is why I didn't get my hair.
They were busy.
gel.
They were busy in a meeting discussing that. They were too triggered to pack your shit up and send it.
And basically what they're saying is, how do we cancel this? How do we fix this? How do we make? He's making
make
money.
It go away.
He's trolling. It's like he's having he's having fun on behalf of some of these
our expense.
At our expense, it's just not right.
At their expense.
Yeah, their expense.
They're not all trans.
And you're shoving it down our throats every 5 minutes. So yeah, guess what? There's going to be reaction to that.
Yeah.
When you won't shut the fuck up about it, there's going to be reaction. People are going to whine about it. People are going to bitch about it. Someone might write a book.
They might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Carry on. Like I said, I'm starting to see us getting over the hill. I'm starting to see that. Well, the Elon thing is a big deal.
Big.
Netflix taking a dump. Well, probably. Of course, obviously.
Right.
No. I mean, that's, like I said, this is going to go one of two ways. It's either going to get sort of nipped in the bud and it's going to lose its momentum sooner than later and try and, find its way back to the center, or it's going to go fucking full Monty and God help us all if we get to that point. You're hoping for the latter. I'm hoping for the first. I want us to get it figured out.
I am not
everybody's. Yeah, you are.
I am not hoping for that.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Dude, I am not.
You sit here every day and say you are.
No, well, the trans thing, yes.
Well,
no. I am not hoping for the fucking off the cliff moment. My point is, I think it's inevitable. Because here's the thing. We sit here every day and we are absolutely willing to talk to anybody, listen to other people's opinions, have them change our minds on shit. I watch liberals all the time on podcasts that I enjoy, and they change my mind on plenty of shit. And I go, wow, I never thought of it like that. That's not something that's being talked about in some of the more traditionally conservative media that I absorb. So I'm interested in that, and that doesn't sound crazy. Yeah. That side is not willing to have that conversation with a conservative, period.
Absolutely not.
At all. That's why I don't see how these people who feel like their world's dying.
Well, but that's just it. So, I mean.
Dude, their lawyers were crying in the fucking meeting. Why are they crying?
That's not everybody.
No, I know.
That's the extreme. So I'm hoping that middle ground starts to figure it out. The majority starts to figure it out.
Are you on Twitter much?
Fuck no, not at all.
See, I am, and if you spend a little time on there, I don't.
It's garbage, and that's why. I mean,
I don't see those people coming around going, "Yeah, this. You know what? In the end, this is for the better."
Well,
I'm learning some things.
You're also talking about the vocal minority, the ones that are out there popping off the most.
But that's all I see on there.
Well, okay.
And maybe that's an algorithm meant to gin me up.
Maybe that is, like you said, that talking with Ed, that he gets the opposite. Which is why I'm so excited to peel the onion back and see what the fuck is really going on over there and how they come up with this stuff.
Well, I think it's
because I know like Facebook is the opposite. Like Facebook is just like-minded, period. That's it. They just keep you in your fucking comfort zone. That's it. But maybe Twitter's the opposite.
And I think
maybe Twitter's the one shaking the jar, excuse me.
I think Facebook, Twitter, I think originally they were well-intentioned. I'm willing to
totally
give them
agree.
the benefit of the doubt of that.
Agree.
It's like, hey, Troy seems to like watching videos of, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you're into.
Bears walking on their hind legs.
Exactly.
Something along those lines.
And Ari Shaffir did a thing on this. He did a test on himself where he went on YouTube for like a month straight every day. And the only thing he would search were puppy videos.
Yeah.
To see when the algorithm would kick in and he's like, all I got was puppy videos. Like
Almost immediately. That's all it takes. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I literally watched one. You scroll through those stupid the reels on Facebook, but they're like TikTok videos. Basically, they're like the little short video things.
Yeah.
But Facebook now has their own. They just call them reels. But I accidentally hit one that was a soccer play.
Oh God!
I know.
Oh.
No, like in my scrolling,
just cancel your account.
Right? I didn't mean to click it.
Oh,
but then
the
from
worst
that
one you could click.
From that point on, like every fourth one that came up was fucking soccer.
Yeah.
In one click. That's how quickly it kicks in.
Yeah,
is my point. I mean, it's not like I was flooded with them before. I was just kind of going through whatever, and instead of scrolling, I hit it and it played. And then all of a sudden, lo and behold, boom, here comes a bunch of soccer shit that I didn't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I didn't care about the first one.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. What a mistake.
I know. But it just when you're talking about how long it takes to kick in, it doesn't. It's immediate.
Yeah.
I'm looking at cars and things right now. I'm flooded. Everything I've done is...
I'm looking at cars.
Yeah.
That's where mine.
Well, I know. In a year,
yeah.
I got a little side thing I'm doing right now.
All right.
But anyway, it's the same thing. You just look at it, now all of a sudden I'm just flooded with cars.
Yeah.
And the shittier part is that it's not even like I didn't do it through Facebook. I did it like as an outside search.
It's madness.
And then I start looking, Blue Book values and things like that, and then all of a sudden, bam, my Facebook's flooded with car shit.
Yeah. I did that with I bought a pair of Jordan 1s. I wanted the black and red pair.
Yeah.
And I was able to find one. This is months and months ago. I wasn't even in state. I was in Arizona at the time. And I bought a pair of Jordan 1s. And from StockX, maybe? Anyway, they showed up. They were great. Still have them. But to this day, my side panel advertisements.
You get shoe stuff.
I'm getting fucking shoe shit all the time. It's like, dude, it's crazy. I know you think you're helping, but.
Well, that's funny. I wish there was like an opt-out button. So like, okay, great. That might be helpful when I'm looking for a car. Once I buy the car, I want that shit to go away. I'm done. I don't want to be flooded with car stuff anymore. Like, can I just hit the eject button? Can I abort out of this fucking thing now? Like,
let's move on to something else.
Yes,
we got the car.
Yeah. Now let's go back to the soccer videos.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We haven't talked much about the Alec Baldwin murder.
Yeah, right. He's
What an absolute pile of garbage this guy is. All the people involved. I mean, it just highlights
the cesspool of
this. Well, just how they're all worried about themselves.
Oh yeah.
They don't give a shit about the woman who just got shot and killed.
No.
At all.
No.
Furthest thing from their mind. They've released a treasure trove of videos.
Yeah.
Cam, that paramedics are wearing. Cam videos. You see the girl lying on her back, barely alive. They've got her shirt ripped open.
Yeah, you got any titties in there?
It's hard to tell exactly what's going on, but yeah, she's cute.
Okay.
I mean, she's gone. But the 24-year-old
titties are probably still good though, for at least a little bit.
Yeah, I'll show you the video after. But they've got Baldwin is arrogant, narcissistic fucking prick. It's too stupid. They just walk in and they put him into. Like
cuffs.
You're gonna have to come down and give a statement. And he's like, yeah. Instead of asking for a lawyer, they just sit him down. This fucking supreme, more talented, smarter, more well spoken than anybody on earth.
Yeah.
The most beloved actor ever sits down there like, so tell us what happened. And he's like, okay, it just starts mouthing off. He said something really dumb in there that's going to sting him too. He said, You know, when I was handed the cold gun, I assumed it was a cold gun, you know, because the armor gave it to me, and it's like, you're the production guy on this film. You're the producer of this film, and apparently the protocols, as laid out per, you know, whoever
IATSE or whatever those,
whatever the union shit
is,
is like, there's a very strict protocol that they go through where it's like the set armorer and one other person with the actor looks at while it's being prepared with dummy bullets, blanks, or not even blanks, but dummy bullets. And then the actor has a further responsibility to then go through and double check that gun.
Oh, that's surprising.
And so to be like, oh, I assume it's like you're the production head.
See, that seems odd to me, only because the armorast is the expert. Mm-hmm. So at that point, in my opinion, that should be the last person to touch the gun.
Yeah.
The person that's actually the expert in the field.
Yeah, this 24-year-old's no expert in shit.
No, but that's the job. I mean, that's what that was her position. Whether she's qualified or not, that was their position.
That's neither here nor there.
But hold on.
The rules are the rules.
Okay, but so for somebody that's trained in that aspect of it, to hand the gun to whoever dipshit fucking actor is taking the gun in this scene, then they're the ones that are supposed to verify that, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Apparently that's how it's written up in the guides.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would agree with you. I wouldn't trust some dipshit Hollywood actor.
I wouldn't want him touching it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, no, this is the cold gun
how many
I gave
shoot 'em up scenes we see in movies?
Millions, and they're
constant.
qualified people that do it. And I mean, this is just a tragic fucking accident, is what this is. I mean, it wasn't.
Sounds like malpractice or negligence.
Negligence, exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
They're talking about possibly second-degree murder, high bar to reach for Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, I don't know.
But negligent? No, you won't.
There's so many classifications of that: negligent homicide, involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, they're talking manslaughter.
There's a lot of ways to go about that, but I think when it's all said and done, I don't know. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. But
well, here's what
the reality is that at no point in time, aside from potentially the armor, is there any intent.
No.
So
Obviously
there's negligence, and I could see civilly this being a real problem. But criminally,
seeing these guys, like in the videos they've released, Helena Hutchins is laying down, and they're like, "Stay with us, Helena, stay with us." And they've got paramedics there getting oxygen, and the bullet went through her armpit and out her shoulder blade.
Man,
and
that killed her?
Yeah, I know, right?
Or something in there, probably.
Must have.
Yeah.
And then it hit Joel, who's laying on the ground just moaning, rolling and moaning. And they're like, he's fine. We're dealing with her. We got to airlift her out of here. And Baldwin says something like, "Is it serious?" In his best Trump impression.
Oh, my God.
And they're like, serious enough to airlift her out of here.
Yeah.
So this fucking 24-year-old idiot, who I think has family's been in this business, like an actual armorer.
Yeah.
And so this low-rent, cheap fucking movie they're doing, they throw this toddler on here at 24, and so the cops start pulling her aside, like, what happened? And she's like, I just fucked up my whole career.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. And hopefully your life.
Yeah. She said,
if that's your concern, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Absolute piece of shit.
When police asked her if she was the film's armorer, I am, or at least I was. Welcome to the worst day of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Your life?
Yeah.
How about those
These
two?
people are still laying in the barn,
bleeding.
in the church.
Yeah, bleeding, dying.
As she was accompanied to the restroom by a female officer, Reed continued, I can't believe Alec Baldwin was holding the gun. That's so fucked up. Later saying, I just want to get the fuck out of here and never show my face in this industry again. I'm the only female armorer in the game, and I just fucked up my whole entire career. Well, I'm a fucking failure.
Yeah, clearly. Like epic.
Yeah.
Failure.
Yeah. Like at a Hollywood level.
Yes. And yeah, you might be the last female armor ever.
But dude, it shows you like where...
No, they're so fucking... I hate it. I mean, I despise it.
I know.
On an unbelievable level do I despise
Yeah.
that
The
whole
entitlement,
aspect. Yeah. I actually saw that video of in the interrogation room when the cop told Baldwin that she was dead.
Yeah. Yeah. No tears.
Nothing. Not a word, not an anything, not of this. Let me translate for you. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck!
I can't believe this is happening to me.
Is this gonna come back? All right, who can I blame? It's not me. It's the armor. I heard that dumb fucking broad. She sucked. I can blame it on her. It's totally her fault.
I could probably call her husband. I am Alec Baldwin. I'll probably be really excited to hear from a star like me.
Right.
Oh God, I gotta get my Hollywood friends involved to support me.
Yeah. No tears, no emotion, no anything. Just fucking buying time to like process in his brain.
Yeah.
Okay, now how fucked am I?
So the video in question that you're talking about, I have some unfortunate news, Alec. He's like, what? She didn't make it. No. And then his first thought was, can I be excused to call my wife? He left the room with his head in his hands. So he, let's see, in a phone call days after, however, badgering cops to explore one theory that a box of dummy bullets went missing on the set, then reappeared sometimes later with live rounds in it. It reappeared, it materialized out of nowhere on top of a table of the truck, and she told me unequivocally that the box was the box with the long Colts and taken from to put in the gun. I have always maintained that this is an accident of negligence, but every time I hear a little piece like this, it sounds like there's a chance. I'm sure it's thin. I'm not looking for conspiracy that someone tampered with this. It wasn't me.
Exactly. Oh, you cock. This is his quote?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He then went on to say, as he was talking to the interrogators, and they just let him go.
Yeah,
like, you
keep talking,
dummy.
Keep talking. More is better.
Dummy.
You should never said a word.
Yep.
Lawyer up.
No, he's an actor. He's smarter than everybody.
Watch me play these stupid detectives.
He went on to complain to detectives about having to tell his 8-year-old daughter.
Oh my God.
You know what's really tough for me is.
Why don't you tell that fucking director's daughter?
Yeah.
Dickhead.
It's really tough for me is I have 6 kids. We had to tell my older daughter yesterday what happened, and she started to cry.
Oh.
She said, I'm going to go to school and everyone's going to make fun of me. My 8-year-old.
Even your 8-year-old's a cunt. Even your 8-year-old is a piece of shit.
Yeah, you've already turned her into a
Wow.
narcissistic piece of shit.
Wow.
Everyone at school is going to make fun of me. Why did you shoot and kill that woman, D? And then he says this.
Learn to swim, you fucks.
Half the jobs I had lined up between now and the second half of the year, they fired me.
Yeah.
He's worried about his upcoming jobs.
Yeah.
They didn't want me to come. He implored the detectives to speak with Gutierrez, who was the girl, the armor.
Yeah.
I hope you know, getting Hannah in your sights there and asking her to describe this box of Colt, I'd love to hear all about that.
She's the one. Get her. She's the one.
Tracing the chain of title of that round that killed Helena. What else matters but that?
He's got it all figured out, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. So that speaking of tracing that chain of command, what happened there at the end? Producer and actor.
Yeah.
Who was the final check on that?
Yeah. Well,
just curious.
He probably hasn't read that. He knows a lot about this. You can tell he's aware of those rules.
Yeah, he's been around a long time. He's a producer. He's done,
He knows what the steps are. For him to say, I assumed, I was watching some lawyers point out, one thing you cannot do on a fucking set when you're dealing with a gun is assume anything.
True.
So him saying that, this moron, absolute moron, thinking he's smarter than all the detectives, and watch how brilliant these detectives just kick back.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Let him go.
Can I get you a Coke or anything?
Yeah. Anything you need.
Let's play good cop,
King.
good cop. We'll play good cop, good cop.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
You just keep talking.
Yeah, here, you want to call your wife? Here, use this phone.
Yeah.
The one that's recording all the time.
Yeah. So Joel's still in the hospital, but the other person involved didn't make it. Sorry, I didn't want you to hear it outside of here. He's then talking to his wife, asking her to fly out from New York to New Mexico to be with him. Can you hear me? I'm at the police station. How is everyone at home? How are the kids? The kids are great, she says.
Yeah, they didn't kill anybody.
Yeah. Are you convinced you don't want to come tomorrow? I don't think it's a good idea, she says. Call me after you talk with the sheriff, but I don't think it's a great idea. He fired back. Just to be clear, they're going to make me stay here anyway. Then bringing the phone to his ear, he said, I don't want to do this film anymore. I don't want to be a public person. I'm the one holding the gun in my hand that everyone was supposed to have taken care of. They always hand me a cold gun.
Yeah, up till now.
Yeah.
Have you always checked it, Alec?
Yeah, except this one time on the set of Rust.
When I was the actor and the producer. Perfect.
Excuse me.
That works out well.
I think this is absolutely true as well. The sheriff's office released dozens of text messages and emails to and from Dave Halls, the assistant director of the movie, on Monday. Those messages show how his friends and confidants warned him that Baldwin's PR machine was in overdrive.
Oh, I'm sure.
One message written by a friend named Julie Burris said, it looks as though everyone is going for their 15 minutes of fame, and AB, Alec Baldwin, PR team is in overdrive, trying to shift the blame away from himself on a worker bee who doesn't have the money or power to refute any of it. I think you should thoroughly discuss this aspect with your attorney, because the most important thing right now is to make sure there aren't any criminal charges brought against you, and what the sheriff's office affidavit actually says. And then after the fact, assess what person or persons and or news outlets you can sue for libel, slander, defamation. The first part of her message referred to claims of film industry insiders and people who previously worked with Halls that he flouted safety violations on other sets. So that's where, slander.
Yep.
All of this says to me, in my opinion, is that the people with the money and power are using you as a scapegoat, knowing you can't afford to fight the press or the press of legal bills, and that they don't care about you at all. Yep.
No, absolutely not. First off, can we stop right now with the goddamn initials? AB.
I'm with you, dude.
You're seeing it more and more and more.
I have
all
to
this
Google
stuff.
it half the time.
Yeah, well, they just put the initials of somebody in there. Like, it makes me question everything. It just seems like bullshit. I've texted a million times, and I've never put somebody's fucking initials in there. Ever.
No.
So, why you wouldn't just say Alec or YAB? The Antonio Brown thing was the same, or in the Belichick shit. Like, there's so many of these things going on. I just don't like it. Second of all, that famous picture of him right after it happened on the phone.
Yeah.
I'd love to know who he's talking to.
His wife.
That was his wife?
Yeah, that was the call. He walked outside and called his wife.
Oh, that's that. Oh, see, I was thinking that was even before, like, the cops were there and stuff. Like, I was thinking that.
No. Okay. No, I'm almost positive
that picture is from that.
That's when he first found out. By the way, Alex, she didn't make it.
She didn't make it, yeah.
And then he did
And are we sure it was actually his wife? He didn't go call his fucking PR agent?
Yeah, he called his wife and wanted her to come down there with the kids.
Yeah, make it look good. I need some support.
And his biggest concern at that point was, how am I going to explain this to my 8-year-old? You know?
Yeah, because she's going to look like an asshole at school tomorrow.
Right.
Because my dad just killed somebody. My dad sucks.
My dad totally sucks.
Hey, you know that your investment plan should be created just for you. However, developing and maintaining a comprehensive financial plan can be a bit of a balancing act. Mark and Jay at LPL Financial can deliver the guidance needed to develop a well-balanced investment plan. Call today and tell them that you're a friend of the show for a no-cost, no-obligation consultation. 248-626-2000 and ask for Mark or Jay.
Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC.
Another great way to support us. Amazon link, DetroitCast.com. That will change, but for right now, click that link, shop as normal. I know everybody's shopping on Amazon. I shop on Amazon.
Yeah.
Which means all of you are shopping on Amazon.
Damn right.
Just click that link. It can't be any easier. If you can't afford to support the show with joining Patreon and stuff, great. That's an easy one.
Yep.
Easy. Patreon.com/TDC Podcast. Sign up. Show your support. Exclusive content you'll love. There's a tier for everyone. In fact, we just added a new tier this morning with the old content. So
you know you want it.
You do.
Know you want it.
I want to see some people signed up.
Yeah.
And I love hearing from you. Walters at DetroitCast.com. We'll have a new email coming shortly, but for right now, keep them coming.
Hey, I'll even give you, just to not be a total asshole.
Okay.
This is because I care about you people and I care about your money. It's April 27th. You bill out at the first of the month. So if you're going to upgrade, wait a couple of days. Wait till the 1st of May.
Good point.
So you're not going to upgrade for a couple of days and then do it.
And then you build again.
And then you get billed again. So go ahead and wait. And then you could do it after the 1st of the month. I feel bad. I felt bad in the beginning when I didn't realize that that's how it worked.
No.
It was just, I didn't know. I would have thought that it was monthly.
That's a great point.
It just, from whenever you signed up, I had no idea. No,
it's not our policy. We have nothing to do with it.
I just figured it was monthly from when you did it. But it's 1st of the month. So, I felt bad that people that signed up like, March 31st. And then signed up, and then the next day they got another, billing for it. So for that, we apologize. It was unintentional and had no idea it was that way. But for people that want to upgrade, by all means, do it.
Or people that want to sign up, really.
And sign up, too, of course.
If you sign up now when you could wait 3 or 4 days,
don't fucking forget in 3 days, for the love of God. Come on. I'm trying to do you all a favor out here. But yeah, I don't want people to get screwed. I know money's tight. I know there's $10 fucking bowls of soup at Zoop right now and things like that everybody has to deal with. So I don't want you to waste money or have any bad taste in your mouth when you do it. So a couple of days.
Leave us out of it. We didn't have nothing to do with it. That's Patreon's rules, not ours.
Just trying to help out. So
people are blasting
He's
NBC
so mad at me
News
for that.
Oh yeah, he's fearing he's on fire right now. He's so mad at you.
His face is all
his hair and his face is all. Yeah, you thought he was red before.
Oh my God, he's going to look me right in the eye and steal my soul. That son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, I think he already stole mine. I think he did last time I was here. Pretty sure.
That wasn't your soul. That was just your hole.
Yeah. NBC News has come under fire for a recent tweet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. They had a Jeopardy game show contestant, 23-year-old from Toronto. She ended up winning more than any Canadian has ever won on Jeopardy.
Okay.
She won $320,081. Pretty impressive.
Really? That's like a one-day total.
Yeah, well,
fucking Canadians.
I don't know.
Get your shit together. Come on.
I don't watch it. I mean, there's probably not that many Canadians that.
I don't. Yeah, whatever. I guess not. But do better, eh?
So they announced this in a tweet. They announced a contestant as the 23-year-old lesbian tutor from Toronto instead of her using her name.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Matea Roach. I prefer calling her the lesbian tutor from Toronto.
From Mateo Roach? Then maybe they made a judgment call there. Yeah. I could see
Matea Roach.
An upgrade.
Yeah. She, the most ever by a Canadian contestant, says it right there. $320,081.
Oh, 320. I thought it was 20,000.
No, 320.
I was like, that's a one-day total. I missed the 300. I apologize.
I'm just gonna call her the lesbian tutor.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, Matea's not bad. Roach is kind of rough. Roach.
Yeah, Roach.
Yet, rather than call her by her name, NBC tweeted, lesbian tutor in a post was met with widespread incredulity. I like that word.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. Incredulity?
Yeah.
Incredulous? That's like the
Look it up.
Incredulity? Of incredulous?
Met with mockery.
Yeah.
One user responded, the 23-year-old tutor from Toronto has
won. You
looked
that up, you son of a bitch. I know you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I haven't looked up anything. And I might be getting a bill from fucking NFL Bob right now saying I fucked that up. I don't know. She's won a total of et cetera, et cetera. Don't know what her sexual orientation has to do with anything. Or will you be describing the next big winner the same sort of way? 45-year-old straight man wins. 38-year-old single straight childless woman wins.
Well, they set that precedent with the winningest woman of all time. The winningest lady.
Just a lady.
Of all time.
Just a lady. Crushed all the other ladies.
Exactly.
I crushed all the ladies.
Yeah, they set that precedent with that dude.
That was hilarious. It was like, so the ladies have gotten this far in Jeopardy, and then I stepped in as a lady and kicked all their asses like a good lady would.
But you were like 10th best of the dudes.
Yeah.
So you did good, but, you know.
Is there so another says, is there some significance to her being a lesbian? Is there some kind of unique obstacle to overcome in order for a lesbian to succeed at Jeopardy? Scissoring away. I can't imagine that this is even a question on the form you fill out to be a question.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One pointed out, and somehow in all the coverage of Matea here in Canada, not once has her sexuality been mentioned because it doesn't have anything to do with her success on Jeopardy.
Let's expound that now, shall we?
Yeah.
That it doesn't make a difference fucking anywhere.
Never.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Leave your fucking
trying to get
sexuality
woke
out
points.
of it.
Yeah.
Just anybody, everybody.
Because basically what they're saying is,
So-
by the way, she eats pussy.
No.
In case you were wondering.
Here's the fucking hypocrisy of it all. It matters when it's a benefit. It doesn't matter when it's not.
Right.
You use it
How
as
is
a
that a
crutch.
benefit, though?
Well, when you want fucking pity or what,
Victimhood?
exactly. However you want to use. I'm a lesbian. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's a million times it can be used for their benefit.
That's like you going and crushing it on there and them saying, straight tutor or whatever. It's like, okay, you told us he was straight. Why?
Yeah.
Because he likes to crush puss.
Exactly. It's irrelevant. That's
it's
the whole point.
Yeah. All they're doing is this 24-year-old who loves pussy is a tutor.
Yeah.
That's basically what they said.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty
Some
smart
people-
for a dyke, right?
Yeah, exactly.
For a Canadian dyke, eh? Stupid. It's fucking stupid. That's the problem with all of it right now. Stop. Listen, this world needs to get rid of.
Not going to happen.
Stop using your political affiliations as an identity and stop using your sexuality as an identity.
Yeah.
And we can be an amazing fucking society.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. Over the edge.
Unfucking believable.
It is.
Stop.
I love.
How about just be a person?
Yeah.
Be a good fucking person.
There's no victimhood in that. Just being a person. Or
Yeah, save the victims for the real victims.
here's a perfect example of someone who refuses to be a victim. Jenny Fetter,
Yes.
lesbian woman, couldn't care less.
No.
She's an awesome person. She doesn't give a shit about that status.
I could still close that.
I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding.
I've tried. No, I'm just kidding too. But she's not she's no more ashamed to mention or reference her wife than you would your girlfriend.
No, exactly.
Right? But it's not like
But it's not.
I'm looking for some specialty points here.
No.
But that's what NBC is doing.
I mean, the haircut gives it away. But
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think she's cute.
she's beautiful. I love her. No,
I do, too. I
one
think
of my
she's
favorite
beautiful.
humans on the whole fucking planet.
Yeah.
But you look at her and think lesbian.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
I didn't.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
And not that there's anything wrong with it. You know.
Well, it sounds like maybe there is.
No, not at all. I mean, that's fine. Like, listen, the women that like, not that saying she is, but there's the women that like try to look like a dude. I mean, that wear like men's clothes, men's haircut, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the real butch ones out there, and they get mad if you call them a dude. I'm like, I thought that's what you were going for.
Yeah.
Like I thought that should have been a compliment.
Yeah.
Obviously, like that's what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like that should have been the highest praise.
We'll have to ask Jenny next time she's over.
Yeah.
About the haircut.
It's fine.
If that's an identifiable haircut.
Oh, it's definitely a lesbian haircut.
You think so?
Yeah, her and Rapinho are like the two that hers just isn't purple.
Well-
It's just bleach blonde.
Yeah. Or Rachel Maddow.
Yeah.
So it's just a short haircut.
Well, I mean, it's more than it's not like the Karen, you know. It's more than just that.
I love this take, by the way, to wrap this up.
Yeah, sorry. I love you.
no,
Jenny.
no.
I know you're not listening, but I love you. I adore you.
She listens.
Yeah.
So some people poke fun at the tweet's lack of clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a 23-year-old lesbian tutor from Toronto.
So wait.
So
even to clarify that, does she teach lesbianism?
Well, that's what I was getting at.
Oh,
The
sorry.
grammatical
Shit.
no, you're fine. The grammatical ambiguity of this lead confuses me. Does she teach lesbians part-time? Does she teach how to be lesbian part-time?
This is how you do it. You got to go in there and then curl the finger, and leave the thumb on the top, roll it around like a marble. And you're welcome, fuckers.
Does she teach people how to be lesbians, or does she tutor only lesbians in some other subject? I know what you meant, but I'm not sure it needed to be literally the second thing I've ever heard about her before her name or why she made the news.
How much she made, and she jumps box. And she teaches it, apparently. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, do better, man. Do
It's
better.
just so funny.
Yeah, let's go back to just being people and not having tags identify
Stop
us.
it. We need identities. Makes
That's
us
just
who we
it.
are.
You know, it's funny because in a way, like the identity was what separated you and made your individualism, right? Like that was your identity.
Yeah.
But now it's become so fucking mucked up that you're just lumped in with every other turd that identity is just a blob of shit.
Yeah.
You're not an individual anymore. You're just lumped in with the rest.
You're your religion.
Yeah, so let's just reel it back in. That social experiment failed horribly.
No, there's too many powerful entities driving that. And who doesn't like being a victim?
Shaking the jar. Whacking off, but shaking the jar.
Shaking the jar. Who doesn't like being a victim? That's human nature, and some of us milk it more than others.
Yeah, see, that's not me though.
I know it's not you, but it's a lot of people, and I've been guilty of it myself. Like, I'm sick. I need someone to wait on me hand and foot all day. And then when my mom is sick or something, and she's like, "Will you give me a walk?"
Fuck off, lady. Get your shit. You're not too bad.
Jesus Christ!
I got a fucking.
You walk to the bathroom,
I got
didn't
a
you?
hangnail. God damn it.
Walk to the kitchen, dummy. What's the matter with you?
Right? Aren't you going to make my food? I'm hungry.
When I'm sick, it's like, here's a sandwich for Mikey boy, and he's got some fruit on there. Make sure you eat all your fruit. So being the victim and being the center of attention is what a lot of people are going for. And it's just being handed them on a platter.
Yeah.
Every major corporation, outlet, media company is handing them this excuse to be a shithead, really, on a silver platter.
Basically.
And going, we'll excuse any behavior you have as long as you identify in one of these categories.
Yep.
Anything you want to say to anybody, no matter how bullyish it is, how rude, mean it is.
It becomes a get-out-of-jail-free card.
It's a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. God, and even executives. Jay used to warn me about, I don't think fucking lawyers or doctors are the smartest fucking guys on the planet. They're not.
No, absolutely not.
And, eBay executives, right? Former eBay executive terrorized a married journalist couple who criticized eBay. So they wrote like a journal about eBay.
Okay.
James Baugh admitted 5 crimes in court in Boston, including multiple counts of stalking and witness tampering. He's the former senior director of safety and security, alongside 6 other co-conspirators, criminally charged for a campaign against Ina and David Steiner of Natick. Okay, I think they're on the East Coast, and obviously eBay's in the Bay Area.
Okay.
They published a critical newsletter called E-Commerce Bites about the company. He'll be sentenced in September and faces up to 50 years in prison for his antics. The campaign started in August of 2019 and left the couple fearing for their lives after this executive, traveled from San Jose in California to Steiner's Massachusetts home to stalk them.
Oh, boy.
Senior executives at eBay were frustrated with the newsletter's tone and content, and with the tone and content of comments posted underneath said newsletter's articles. Mm-hmm. The campaign included sending anonymous and disturbing deliveries to the victim's home. Oh, boy. Sending private Twitter messages and public tweets criticizing the newsletter's content and threatening to visit the victims in Natick, and traveling to Natick to surveil the victims and install a GPS tracking device on their car. In August, Baugh and his team sent the Steiners a book on surviving the death of a spouse, a bloody pig mask, a fetal pig, a funeral wreath, and live insects. I think they sent them worms or maggots, something like that. I don't know where Troy went. He just got up and left. The same month, they sent the Steiners' neighbors Hustler Barely Legal magazine, which is kind of hilarious, a porn magazine addressed to David. T, are you coming back?
Nope, I left. I quit.
Yeah. Where'd you go? Did you go piss?
Conditions suck. My nose is fucking running on my face. I had to pee. I got a lot going on. I apologize.
I know, but I got to the important part of the story, and there was no one here.
You should have said it louder, and I could have heard you.
Well, I don't want to be screaming.
Well, you can put the mic away like this, and then you can talk loud. See, man, do I have to teach you radio, man?
No.
Come on. Fucking A.
It's just not the same. So
I know. I apologize.
We should have just paused it. That's okay.
That's okay. You could have done a read or something.
They were sending private Twitter messages, public tweets criticizing the content of this newsletter, and threatening to visit the victims in Natick, Massachusetts, and traveling to Natick to surveil the victims and install GPS tracking on their car.
Oh, those sons of bitches.
In August, James Baugh, and his team sent the Steiners a book on surviving the death of a spouse.
Oh, that's a kind of
a veiled threat.
Actually, that's kind of slick.
A bloody pig mask.
Oh, that's weak.
A fetal pig.
A fetal pig? Like a baby pig?
I guess.
Is that a fetal pig?
They sent feces of a pig, too. Pig shit.
What's with the pigs?
I don't know.
Okay.
A funeral wreath and live
Couldn't afford a
insects.
horse, you fucking cheap bastards.
Yeah.
Had to go with a pig.
Yeah.
Funeral wreath.
I was driving on the road today, and I saw a deer on the side of the road, dead, decapitated.
Oh, boy.
Someone had sawed its fucking head clean off.
Must have had a nice rack. Somebody wanted to hang it on the wall.
Maybe.
That's fucking brilliant. Look at that 12-pointer. Fuck.
Yeah. I shot it. You're goddamn right I did. Yeah, it was weird. It was like, oh. It just looks so grim.
I remember my cousin hit one up north, whacked it, and like called the cops. 'Cause he wrecked his car, basically, and on the freeway, fucking smoked the thing. Cop comes up, fucking hillbilly shit, like, you won't keep it? It's like, no, I don't fucking want it. Like, oh, just checking. Tow truck driver showed up, like, you gonna keep it? You want it? I was like, no, do you guys want the fucking deer? Take the fucking deer. I don't want Jesus Christ, it ruined my car. I don't want the fucking thing. All right, and then they like rock, paper, scissored for it.
Really?
And the tow truck driver took it.
Oh, that's great. The same month, this is brutal. They sent the Steiners' neighbors. The neighbors.
Schneider, yeah.
Hustler Barely Legal, porn mag, in David's name.
And then, oh, wow, that's wicked smart. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah, well, except now you got to start working that shit back. What's the paper trail? Where did that subscription come from? What was the card used to pay for it? Where did that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
somewhere there's a paper trail on that.
The
Doesn't sound like
executives.
this guy was all that smart about it.
No. The executives also posted Craigslist ad for singles, couples, swingers, and college students to come to their home for free alcohol and a good time.
Oh, like the old party.
Yeah. Yeah. That can spread like wildfire
It
quick.
sure can.
Yep. They also took out another ad, invited people over for threesomes and bondage.
Okay. Get all the creeps
just
showing
show
up to
up.
your door.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Here for the threesome and bondage? In addition, they were charged with conspiracy for traveling to Natick to stalk the couple, even reportedly bought a GPS tracking device they planned to plant on the couple's car, even practiced planting the device on a similar car. They didn't like the newsletter.
Can't be that hard. Jesus Christ.
The Steiners first called the police after feeling like a suspicious vehicle was following them and were told it was a prank. After the Steiners shared the photo of the car, the police were able to track the license plate to a rental car checked out to a Veronica Z. Z was staying at the Ritz-Carlton with a man named David Harville, and the pair worked for eBay more than 3,000 miles away in San Jose.
Womp.
Duh. The Steiners and their lawyers soon found out this was not a prank, but a campaign to emotionally and psychologically torture the pair in order to stifle their reporting on eBay. So Baugh, this guy, the main ringleader dude, one of the
with the ball, the bang.
he faces 5 years in prison for each stalking charge and 20 years each for the other charges.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, throw the book at him.
Yeah. God,
Get some thick skin, man. Fucking
Yeah,
A.
right. What are you doing in a leadership position?
And then, you know what? I could give a shit if that guy goes to prison. I mean, it probably needs to do a little time, but that's going to be like $10 million.
Yeah.
Or more. The civil suit they're going to get out of that shit.
Probably. Hopefully. All right. They are fucking whack jobs. Let's do some email and we'll get out of here.
Okay.
They're
Well,
fucking
I'm
whack
great
jobs.
now. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I thought I could make it, but just... I left work early today because of my injury. I've been drinking water and Gatorades all day to rehydrate my
Oh,
injury.
you don't have to explain it to me.
And boom, it just did not work out.
Yeah, you're all right.
I know. I feel guilty.
T-Roy needs to
ruined
lay
the whole-
off the homo love. I wonder who this is from.
Obviously not a homo.
No one struggles with it. I am willing to meet him halfway. Here's my plan. Put me in charge of the transgender confusion department. Send these miswired little fucks to me. I'll put them to work on my hog farm.
Thanks,
Problem
James.
solved. Well,
Thanks, James. We know where you stand. Empathy is not your strong suit, James. I'm just going to go there.
yeah, that's okay.
Appreciate you. I'm just saying.
Hey, all voices welcome.
That is true.
Liberals want to send me an email?
Yep.
I'm all ears.
Absolutely.
This is a boner email.
Owner.
Hey, Mike, one of the best parts of Elon buying Twitter is it removes the shit media's ability to push narratives as if they're backed by the public. I can't count how many times you have done a story and asked, who was really saying what the media was claiming? And the answer was Twitter.
Yeah.
Media's go-to man on the street has been Twitter because they can manipulate the results. Not anymore. As far as verifying everyone on Twitter, one concern I have is accounts like your mother's, at Patricia Walters.
Oh, geez. Fucking doxed her.
While I have a sneaking suspicion that this person I have corresponded with is not actually your mother, they are also doing no harm. So what happens to accounts like that? It's not my mom. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
My mom does not have a Twitter.
No, and would not interact.
No. Well, she might actually, but she doesn't have one. She'd come on the show and talk. You know, I know Ryan wanted me to get my dad over here to do an interview.
Oh, I'd love to see Bob.
Yeah.
He wouldn't come in here. The damn
Fuck
cat.
no.
We'd kill the cat. Get
He'd
rid of
have
that.
no interest in having his voice on this show.
No.
None. He doesn't. He's just not. He's great in person.
Yeah.
But putting headphones on him and slapping a mic in front of him, no, he wouldn't have anything to do with it.
We could ask him about the tube fucking speaker. Have him
Right.
explain the intricacies of that.
Yeah. Oh God. I'd pass out to overload. Bone Job brings up an interesting.
Oh, bone
that-
job. You said boner.
Yeah. Well, that's what it said.
Oh,
in
I
the-
got you. Okay.
In the subject.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah. There are plenty of.
son of a bitch.
I don't know if those are burner accounts.
I don't know, but he's still not.
I know.
He's still on my shit list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm a little more. Now I'm up to speed.
Yeah.
I was curious on the boner thing. I didn't know how that.
Yeah,
played
he
out,
started
but
that this because we were getting so many boner pill ads in our email.
I got you.
And it was like, God damn it. So we had people start to write in the subject, not a boner ad.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
That's where that
My
comes
apologies.
from. Anyways,
You know
Yeah.
who that guy looks like? I digress.
just stop. Stop. Knock it off. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. For those accounts, I don't know. Bone Job, we'll deal with that when we get there. Let's worry about the real people
Listen,
first.
I mean that you're talking about the one. I mean, we're talking about verifying 50-75% of
Yeah.
the people out there, as opposed to the 1 or 5% that are blue checked on Twitter right now. I mean,
Right.
probably less than 10% have
Yeah.
to be official blue checks on Twitter.
We're a small group, but we mean well.
Oh, God damn it!
I mean,
Son of a bitch.
Look, those of us that are blue checked, yes, I mean, it's not easy for us. The amount of hatred that's thrown the way of the blue check, they assume I'm a liberal. You know, one of the
Well,
woke
yeah, you're still
blue
on there,
checks.
so
I
gotta
mean,
be.
so yeah, look, we're a minority group. There's no doubt about
If
it.
we don't have, in lieu of a news story
Yeah.
with our name in it, will they accept police reports?
Maybe.
Okay.
Arrest records?
Just trying to get my check.
Yeah, we'll get you checked.
Whatever it takes. Yeah, well, fucking $2.99 in 6 months, I can get it myself.
Yeah.
I don't use Twitter now. I don't give a shit.
Ed writes in, episode 1553, 3140 in, endowment. Yes. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. That was, it's like, let them pay for fucking all these college loans
Yes,
out of
an
their
endowment,
their,
yes.
their whatever it's called. You know the thing where they
Yes.
just bury the cash underground? It's an
Yeah,
endowment.
it's a lot harder to come up with those words in the moment,
Yes. Yes.
especially when you've got like a different word
Mm-hmm.
there and you know it's wrong. So you're trying not to say that word, but that's the only word that keeps popping in your head.
Yeah.
It's impossible to come up with the right word because all that you're doing is the wrong word, and you're not going to say the. So yeah, been there, done that.
There's nothing you
But
can do
thank
about
you,
it.
Ed.
It happens. And when we're doing the show like this together, we don't have someone on a Google machine that can go,
Oh yeah. Oh, endowment.
endowment. Oh, yeah, endowment.
I thought that was a big dick.
Yeah.
Well endowed.
Well, endowment. Pull over vocabulary police.
Oh jeez. Is this NFL Bob?
Yeah. Of course.
It's got to be you.
Muff and Injun Joe. Muff and Injun Joe.
I don't know.
Nothing major. Just a couple misdemeanor
I don't
violations.
even know that. I mean, can we break that down? Muff?
Muff.
In Engine Joe.
Indian Joe.
Boy, got me.
Got me
That
too.
is a lost reference on me, sir.
Muff and Injun Joe.
Sure, do better.
Nothing major. Just a couple misdemeanor violations from the April 22nd news we didn't get to. Sciatica.
Sciatica?
I think we were saying sciatica.
Yeah, so it is sciatica.
Sciatica, he says.
Well,
All right. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Okay.
This is going to get ugly. Sciatica? Sciatica?
I know it's SC, but I mean, I've just for the record, I've spoken with my doctors about it, and they've said sciatica.
What? No, okay. He's
So-
saying he might be saying we said sciatica. He says sciatica? Question mark.
Oh, that might have been you.
Preeminent attack? Question mark.
Oh,
Did I say that? Did you say that?
maybe.
It's possible.
Listen, by the time the extra content comes in, we're fucking drunk, dude. Stop questioning our stuff, man. Good Lord.
Pay your fine at the cashier. You're obedient, humble servant, NFL Bob. P.S. Love the exclusive content. And I'm still replaying Vinny tunes from the show. Good.
Yeah, right on. That's good stuff, dude. I'm telling you, I have done that 2x4 a handful of times, and I still,
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
It is indeed.
Yeah. All right, why don't we kill it there? I'll save. I got a few more emails. Keep them coming. Walters@DetroitCast.com. We will get to them.
Sorry, Bob. We'll do better.
Yeah. No, we won't. No. We're not going to fix that. But we'll pay our fines. That's fine.
Sure.
He just keeps lowering his, his amount that he pays us in Patreon, so he punishes us.
Sure.
Yeah. That's what he chooses
It's not nearly enough anyway, but okay.
Yeah. All right. I wasn't going to shame him. That's not my department.
Yeah, well, Aaron is on it.
Aaron is supposed to be on it.
Yeah. He is slacking. Whatever happened to the LSD?
He did send me a warning voicemail.
Uh-oh.
Something like that. Let me see if I can find it really quick. It was a dry run.
Okay.
Let's see.
I was terrified that she was going to get called out.
Why? She's your girlfriend.
I know. And she's doing work for the show. I'm like, you're good. You're exempt. She's like, but nobody else knows that. I don't want to get...
Oh, my God.
Hello, TDC Monsters. Here's a word from the TDC Listener Shaming Department, hereinafter referred to as the TDC LSD or LSD. Here in the LSD, our team of shamers are working round the clock to facilitate growth of TDC-related products like Patreon, increasing presence on retarded yet completely necessary social media platforms, and making sure that TDC, if known for nothing else, is its faultless record in world-class journalism. Our ultimate end goal is to see TDC and all Radio for One studio products thrive and grow long into the future. Unlike Jerry, we do want to shame anybody as long as we're striving towards our end goal. We're not here to be mean or petty unless there's a purpose. We TDC Monsters are like strung-out fentanyl addicts who'd do nearly anything for another hit of our cult leader in Honky Kong. And if that means shaming fellow monsters into action, so be it. The world wasn't built by pussies. It was built by bullies and tyrants who fucked pussies. Not subscribed on Patreon? You're getting shamed. Not commenting on YouTube? You're getting shamed. Not liking posts on Facebook? You probably should get off Facebook because it's fucking retarded. You're not putting down the tiki torches to rumble us on Rumble? Shamed. Not retweeting? Shamed. Not 5-starring on Apple Podcasts? Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Consider yourself warned.
This has been a message from the TDC LSD, who operates independently of TDC, so our fucked up opinions and actions are not necessarily representative of Radio for One Studio LLC, TDC Podcast, any of its participants, or advertisers.
Have a blessed day.
Absolutely fantastic.
Isn't that just
we need
gorgeous?
that in hard copy so that I can just push that button right here.
Yeah.
And you have been warned.
Yeah.
Love that
Shots fired. Isn't he the best? The train is the best, dude.
Big
Yeah,
time.
I totally forgot. He sent me that, but it was like... Shots fired! It was at a time where it was either late in the night, and I think it was like a dry run, like, what do you think of this? And we were getting, but I never got back. We never talked about it, but I'm like, fuck
I was
it.
going to say, I never even heard it. That's the first time that sprung on me.
Yeah.
We're even for the Pablo shirt.
Yeah. There you go. Well, we can get that into the machine
Oh, yes.
somehow, and then play that once a show.
You people are on notice.
You're on notice. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. Excited day tomorrow, the NFL draft, for those that care about the NFL. Go Niners! So, we will catch you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll join us.